It's time for Teen Mom Trash Talk with Tracey and Noelle.
Hello and welcome to Teen Mom Trash Talk. This is episode 293. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my lovely co-host, Noelle Winters.
Hi, hello.
Hi, Noelle. Thank you so much for coming. You're a nice girl.
Thanks for having me. You know, I sprayed this sanitizer on my hands just now.
What flavor?
And strawberry scoop.
What?
Sweet strawberry scoop.
Oh, I never heard of this before. Okay.
And I think I inhaled some of the alcohol. My chest is like burning right now.
Okay, good. Perfect. I have a disclaimer.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay,
okay, let's hear it.
We're covering episodes of Teen Mom 2 from a very long time ago.
Yeah.
We are talking about them in the present tense because we're covering them in the present. We cannot go into everything that's happened in the last 10 years every time we talk about something. Yes. We are covering them in the present tense. We know that other things have happened since then.
Right.
We know that people change. We know a lot of things. We are talking about Teen Mom Season 2, Episode 10 from years ago.
Yes.
Today, as if we don't know what's going to happen.
We're talking about what happened then.
In the past.
Then.
We're talking about it in present tense. Is that okay with you guys?
Probably not, but good.
Also, if you're not listening to the podcast, then you don't know what you're talking about. Because this is a podcast. This is a podcast about Teen Mom. We recap what happens on Teen Mom. Teen Mom 2, Season 2, Episode 10.
I'm not going to go into details, but like people are just wild with the
my
things
God.
that they say.
I want you guys to all be smarter.
Be smarter and be nicer.
Stop. This is a podcast. Thank you so much.
This is a podcast. You know what? We like to make fun because it's
and
trash
guess what?
talk.
There are no qualifications. You could start a podcast too. Do it.
You can do it. Go ahead.
Do it.
Just
I want you to.
what we're saying.
Go ahead. You could make a rebuttal podcast.
Yeah, I dare you.
Produce it. Goodbye. All right. So if you guys want more of us, which you know you love, patreon.com/trash talk podcast, where we cover a ton of stuff, and we have our favorite podcast, BS, where we just kind of
we do this. We do this.
Well, all right, let's jump into the pool. This is not such a meaty episode, I will say that.
It wasn't, because I think it was the last one where Tori and
there was a lot
Tori
happening.
and Corey. Tori and Janelle fought.
Tori Amos?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That was the episode where it was the meat. So now
that
we have a
meaty.
filler fluffer.
Now we have some lettuce.
We have some, which is Tracy's actually a favorite part of the sandwich.
I had a salad today.
I'm going to have leftover salad that you
should.
made.
And I left my salad by your house last night, the extra leaves. So you should make a leaf salad.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's okay. I had some more.
I'm so sorry.
I had some more in my fridge.
Okay.
All right. Moving forward. Let's talk about Janelle.
She still hasn't spoken to Tori, Corey.
She hasn't talked to Tori Amos. She is moving back into Babs's house. And tomorrow is court.
Mm-hmm. And she hasn't looked for a job.
She couldn't look for a job. She's been too busy, and things are rocky with Keiffer.
Mm-hmm. Rocky with Keiffer, hasn't looked for a job. Court's tomorrow.
Court is tomorrow, but
good.
She's been spending more time with Jace this day that she's moved in.
Right. So you've been there for an hour.
Right.
So you spent 10 minutes with Jace.
But she also is not staying sober.
She's not staying sober? Yeah.
No. She said that it's too hard.
Oh, well, I didn't know that she said that she wasn't staying clean.
Yeah, basically, she's like,
because I just assumed that she would get drug tested at court.
Oh, she doesn't care.
Yeah.
So she goes to Dustin, and he wants Keiffer to take the fall. And it's like, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so do I, but she doesn't, though.
Well, she said that her and Keiffer are not getting along, but she's going to pick him up. And she's bringing Marissa, too. Bring a friend to court.
Bring a friend to court day. Also, I love that she's wearing a pink quote.
This is
pink.
Okay, this is sponsored by Victoria's Secret Pink. She's wearing a pink t-shirt. It is leopard.
Yes.
She has styled it. Leopard. She has styled it with white wide leg pants.
Yes.
And a t-shirt.
And she curls her hair with her wand. I mean, this is a look. This was Janelle's look for a minute.
Right, but you're going to court.
She doesn't care.
Okay. Well, Keiffer is not mic'd up, so we can barely hear what he's saying in the car.
Oh, interesting. I didn't see that. I don't notice.
But he did say that he will throw his coffee at the judge.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will.
I think the judge should roll the footage for the judge.
Right? and then see what happens. Show the judge.
Show. So he goes wearing orange because he's just gonna transition very quickly
right
into jail,
like wearing transition lenses.
Exactly. So Keiffer has a pending cocaine charge. So he got off for the other things because they're gonna handle him on his cocaine charge.
Sure.
And she took a paraphernalia thing that did not get dropped.
Right.
So she's getting supervised probation for 12 months, and she's gonna get drug screened.
And she can't drink either.
She can't drink. She can't do drugs. She can't hang out with anyone with drug charges or Keiffer. So she goes, so basically you're telling me I can't hang out with any of my friends? And it's like, you don't have one.
And then she's crying. She was like, so I can't get in trouble for a year? Yeah, please don't ever get in trouble. What?
She's like, I can't even get in trouble for a year.
I can't
even get fun arrested on a Saturday night.
Fun arrested. That's my favorite pastime. Fun rested is the shit.
And then Keiffer's like, yeah, my lawyer's a monster.
Yeah, I mean, he is so excited. He's gloating.
He's cocky.
Uh-huh.
He is so mad that she got probation. He got nothing yet. And they're like, no. He's going to get a lot worse.
Right.
We're just not ready yet.
She can't understand that, though. And the thing is, she blames Keiffer because she woke up and Keiffer wasn't there. You still broke into the place.
Right. So she is crying and screaming at him because she has to quit smoking. And she could go home and smoke a blunt, and I can't. This girl is an addict.
You think?
This is like wild.
But it's also like, I mean, there's more going on than what we're seeing. This is
clearly
wild. Yeah.
Clearly. So I don't think this is like about a pot.
No way. But it's like, it's also about her unraveling. She's not well. I feel bad for her. Like seeing someone flip out like this, like you have to feel bad. No matter how much of a bad person she is, you feel bad.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
And she smokes a cigarette. I don't remember Janelle being a smoker. She was I don't think
she doesn't have anything else to smoke.
Yeah.
She's just losing it.
Yeah.
All right. So Kale, we move on to Kale.
Yeah.
The full amount of child support is finally being taken out of Joe's check. See, that's what I said. They could dispute it all you want. In the meantime, he's paying the full amount.
Right.
So the hearing was postponed.
Okay. Right. Because his lawyer needs more time.
Yeah. That's what they do, though.
No, I know. But it's like, you're not going to win this, Joe.
Yeah, but that's why they keep trying to postpone it, because they're trying to build a case.
Right.
Isaac is sick. So Joe takes him for the weekend.
Uh-huh.
And they talk. Joe's like, listen, I want to meet Jordan.
He's not bad this episode. I guess
this episode
getting late again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he wants to meet Jordan. So now she's going to tell him where she lives.
Right. Because he didn't know before, which I think is a big step on Kale's end.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, this is fine.
Uh-huh.
So Megan meets her at school to discuss the meeting with Jordan and Joe.
It's like, is this a big deal? Is it really a big deal?
Well, this is when she finds out that Joe has a new girlfriend, because Megan tells her that Joe has a new girlfriend. And she said, quote, "Are you sure it's not just some groupie?" The fact, Kale, that you said that with a straight face is
he's a rapper. He's a mad good rapper.
Mad good, yo. So now she's sick.
Well, yeah, I mean,
from Isaac.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And I like that Jordan's like, you are sickly.
I like that Jordan comes over to soup. She's like, it's nasty. He's like, you can't even taste it.
He's like, shut up. You can't taste it. It's from the gas station. So Joe wants to meet Jordan, and Jordan's like, fine. So Joe comes over, and Jordan's being a bitch.
Could Joe be nicer?
No. Joe's super nice to Jordan.
This was
Jordan's
ideal.
Dismissive.
Yeah,
Joe's never been this nice to anyone.
But that's what I'm saying. It's because, he met V. He leveled the hell up, and he met V.
Yes, he did.
Uh-huh.
And Joe's like, listen, I just want us to all to be able to communicate. He's like, I want to be able to call you if I can't get in touch with Kale. You could call me if you need anything. He's like, I just want us to all be cool.
And even when he first met Jordan, he's like, you're a big dude.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He was like, I got to tell you, he was not intimidated by him.
No.
He was feeling good about himself, which is why he was nice to him.
Yes, but that's what I mean. He was so nice. And I think Jordan could have been a little funner back.
What are you mad about?
But now, wouldn't that have totally put you off to Jordan?
I would have broken up with him.
Me too. I would have broken up with him.
Yeah. What are you have not a dog in this fight?
But the thing is, I think it does put her off.
Yeah, of course it does.
We have next week. But
well, we can't talk about this present tense.
No, we can't. It's present tense. Right.
So he even jokes at him. He's like, I just want to make sure you don't smoke crack. He's like, you don't smoke crack, right?
Right. He's like, you don't smoke crack, do you?
Yeah, he was being so silly.
Yeah.
And then Joe's like, because daddy doesn't have a girlfriend.
First of all, Kale's like, I know what you do.
Okay, but first of all, Kale was being silly with him about it.
Yes.
But he brought that up so that she would bring up that he has a girlfriend. Because he was like, I just bring one girl around her, but I don't have a girlfriend.
Right. The only thing that irritated me was I can't deal when people do this. Kale's like playing with the baby. Don't you love that Jordan and Daddy are friends? And
because she didn't know what else to.
No, I know.
She didn't know what else to do because Jordan was being so nasty.
I know. But I would have inserted myself. Now I would have been like, don't mind Jordan. He's terrified right now. Like,
he's
I would
very
have made
scared
a joke
of you.
Yeah.
And he has an attitude problem. And I'm actually going to be cheating on him immediately. If
I'm
not
actually
sooner.
Breaking up with him.
When you leave. Thank you. I'm so glad. I am actually so glad you asked to meet him because I didn't know what a loser he was.
What a bitch he was. And he's going to quit Staples Sports Authority tomorrow. Target.
Wherever they work.
Wherever they work with the khakis. Right.
Yes. All right. Moving on to Chelsea. She's had no contact with Adam. And she bought a new car. Quote.
With her dad's help.
What do you mean?
With her dad's help.
Okay, well,
working one day. She's like, with my job and my dad's help.
Your job, you make $5 an hour. You work 2 hours a week.
Right. I don't think year-round Brown is paying for your Hummer.
She's trying to focus on her GED.
Listen, I don't want to get in trouble.
But she's trying to focus on her.
You can focus a little better, girl.
Well, this episode is not only sponsored by Victoria's Secret Pink, it is sponsored by the March of Dimes.
All of Teen Mom is honestly sponsored by Pink.
And the March of Dimes.
I've never seen more people wear pink in my whole life than on this show.
I know. That's why I love it.
Yes.
So,
also, disclaimer here. This is the year that I met Matt. This isn't even that long ago.
No.
I feel like this was 1995.
Yes. The way they really take the trends to the next level. That's
what I mean. I'm watching this and I'm like, this is 2011?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it.
I believe it.
Yeah, I can't.
So they're going to do the March of Dimes walk in the mall. So this is when she gets her orange truck.
Yes, the Hummer, right? It's a Hummer?
Yes. No, I think it's like a Jeep. It's not a Hummer.
I thought it was a Hummer. She had a Hummer at one point.
It's not that one, though.
Okay.
So Erica comes over to have a bad hair contest with her.
Everyone has it. Everyone's
won.
Competing.
Everyone won.
I did not realize. I don't know. I guess when I was younger, I didn't know how bad Chelsea's extensions are. I didn't even know she had them when I was younger.
So bad.
Yeah.
So Chelsea wins the hair contest. By a hair. So she said that she has more energy without Adam, and they're going to go to the March of Dimes sign up. So they meet a live mannequin to sign them up for the March of Dimes.
Okay. Side note, though, I feel a little bad for Chelsea because I'm watching this and I'm like, she's so awkward. She doesn't know how to have friends. She's had 2 friends her whole life.
Yeah. She's also not nice to her friends. You remember Megan?
No, I know. She's also the worst. Now I know why she doesn't have friends. But yes, live mannequin, bad hair. Another
bad
contestant.
Hair. So, she's like, hold my beer. So they get the girl from the tanning salon now to join.
Yes.
And then they call Zach from the salon and he donates 100 buckaroonies.
Which is nice.
Allie and Noelle joined the team and they all tie-dye shirts. I would like to be at the tie-dye shirt party.
Me too, but it's like I just felt like they didn't like Chelsea.
No, this is a television show. So they're tweeting for donations and everyone has a boyfriend except for Chelsea.
And she's like, oh, I hate you all. And it's like,
okay, I love what she says though.
What'd she say?
She's like, he chose skanks and cars over me.
I mean, I don't think she's all that wrong because Adam does love his cars.
I know, it's just so funny.
Yeah.
So Aubrey won't wake up for the March of Dimes.
This kid is you.
Mm-hmm.
She is. Like when she locked them out.
Oh, that was so
for
funny.
her sleep. That's you. You're like, get away from me.
It's like, I am a grown woman.
Right. That's why I like it.
Go to the March of Dimes.
You've been
I'm not stopping you.
Since you were born.
I'm not stopping you from marching.
Right. Go march all the dimes, quarters, nickels, march them all.
March for pennies. I don't really give a shit what you march for.
Sleeping.
Leave me alone.
Oh, it's so funny.
So they're late, but they're always late. Chelsea's a late person though.
Yes, she is.
So Megan from the March of Dimes is there, the mannequin.
Megan the mannequin.
They got $740. So that's a little bit over what she had budgeted
Which
for.
Which is great.
And her friends tell her that she's a good mom and Adam's a bad dad. But she needs to hear this from people.
Yeah, she does. Because she
She's like,
doesn't believe that.
She's like, but Adam always says I was a bad mom. And it's like, Chelsea, where's Adam? Where's Adam? ¿Dónde está Adam?
She doesn't believe it at this time that Adam's a bad dad. She really doesn't believe in herself. And it's like, Chelsea, you're so cute.
Yeah.
You're such a good mom.
Yeah,
honestly, you're such a good mom. You are. You willingly chose this hair life. Yeah.
Right. Well, now we see the downfall of Leah and Corey.
This is rough.
Corey's mean.
Okay, I forgot how mean Corey was, but also I think he's just immature.
He's older than her.
Oh, yeah, he's still immature though.
He has
Men
2 kids.
age different.
I know. So they're fighting over moving, and she asked her stepdad to find them a trailer.
Right.
And she talks to Kayla about how Corey wants to buy a truck, and they sit in the yard and they talk, and he is being so mean.
The worst. Literally the worst.
He's like, yeah, well, I feel like we rushed this relationship. And the crying that she did made me so sad.
When they're going back, it's like almost like tit for tat. He's thinking that she's trying to like insult him or be mean, and she's not. She's just trying to talk to him.
She's trying to bathe her children.
Right. And then he's like, yeah, well, I feel sometimes we rush this.
Oh God, when she turns her head like she's gonna smile and she starts crying.
Yes. I'm like, I've been there.
All right, so Leah and Kayla are in the car driving, and she thinks that he doesn't love her, and she doesn't want Dawn to know that she was crying, because then if Dawn knows she's crying, she'll put her in the closet, and then she'll make her do 7 minutes
what'll
in heaven.
happen in there. 7 minutes in heaven with Robbie.
All right, so her mom found her a place.
Fast. That was hella fast.
And we'll sign off on it on Friday. And she also works at Dawn's job. She's like, I'll see you in the morning.
Right.
So the next day she comes home from work in the 3 a.m. darkness.
Yes. Oh my God.
They're
really secluded, man.
The 3 a.m. dental office. And she hasn't told Corey that they found the place, but they haven't seen the place.
But also Corey hasn't bought a truck yet either.
Okay, but why don't you go see
She
it?
says she trusts her parents.
Imagine
having that blind faith.
I read your book.
Right. I know what your mother made you do.
I don't think you should not trust your parents.
That's the last people you should trust.
And she's like, they found us a place, and he goes, Jesus God, Leah, seriously? So they fight about who's the boss. He's like, I don't want to answer to you. She's like, I answer to you.
But it's not a competition.
Maybe go
bathe your kids without spiders.
Maybe go look at it together.
Well, so that's what I would say, but they're not mature. They're kids.
I know, but you don't want to look at your house that you're buying?
Right, but also you won't think that maybe seeing it will entice Corey to go too?
Or maybe you'll hate it.
Right. Maybe you'll be like, no, thank you.
And you're like, this is the same that I have right now. This isn't for us.
Yes.
So he's like, you know what? I think you should do it, because I don't want to be the reason that you didn't do it. And she calls her mom and is like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
They still don't want to look at it?
No, he says that he trusts.
Okay.
She says that
and
I
he's
trust
like,
my
okay.
parents.
He's like, thank you for taking that. I'm not moving with you.
I was so mad for her at that point. I'm like, this guy is so.
And he's like, I don't want to make a decision. I don't want to make a decision.
And that's where you don't need to be with Corey. You don't. Because you know what? You have, not that you have such a strong family unit, but like.
But I mean, you're buying a trailer on your own. He's not contributing, right?
Right. And you have
your
stability.
MTV money.
I don't know though. Is she paying for it?
What?
Is she paying for it? I don't know.
I mean, who's paying for it? Corey's not paying for it. No.
I don't know.
I don't know. Corey doesn't seem to be paying for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she
didn't have to
permission because he's going to pay for it.
I don't know. I think that it's very cheap.
Yeah, so do I.
But still, go look at it.
They can't. Tracey, they can't.
They have to.
They can't. You say they have to.
I need you to.
They're not gonna.
They're buying it. She said, once you buy it, you're done.
I also don't know if they buy it. I can't remember.
I don't remember, but we'll see what happens. There's no way to know.
We watched this whole series and I don't remember any of it.
I don't remember anything ever.
Okay, good. Me neither.
So there you go.
Okay.
Guess what?
What?
This is good. I like this.
I want this for like a while.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to get this because what's coming back? I don't know.
I guess.
What?
Teen Mom next chapter.
The new next chapter.
I don't even know if Ashley's coming back on that. Like, I don't know what that's about.
I don't know. There's no way to know. But you know what I do know?
What do you know?
Make sure you go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast for all of our bonus podcasts, including but not limited to 16 and pregnant trash talk, unexpected trash talk that's coming back, all of the stuff, and BS. Now also, can you follow Trash Talk Podcast on TikTok? Follow Teen Mom Podcast on Twitter, Teen Mom Trash Talk on Instagram. Follow Noelle at Instagram, Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TikTok, Instagram, all the stuff. TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything else. You could just go to TraceyCarnazzo.com and click anything. It's all the stuff. You can
go to your website all the time.
Yeah, you can find all the podcasts, all the Patreon, everything. Everything's right there. So just go and do that. Do the stuff. Give us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever you listen to us on. And we absolutely love you, except for the people that are mean.
Yeah, because we don't love them, but we love you.
If you want to talk about this podcast or the show Teen Mom, make sure you join our group on Facebook, Teen Mom Trash Talk Podcast Listeners. The password to get in is besties, BESTIES. And we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.